All right, everybody. This is chapter 23, section 3. I'm giving y'all the notes on the week that says case study, right? So, again, I'm going to go through and I'm going to try to repeat myself like 2 or 3 times like I kind of would do in class from time to time, just to give everybody an opportunity to get these notes. This is the stuff that I would have taught on Monday. I'll give you that, and then I'll post the open book test for chapter 23, and then we'll move forward with everything else. So, for the first note where it says post World War II Jerusalem plans. So, the plan was that Jerusalem would become an international city and it'd be under the control of an international body. This way you would avoid conflict. The only part y'all need to write down from that is they wanted it to be an international city under international control. They wanted it to be an international city under international control. Last time, they wanted it to be an international city under international control. All right, and the reason why you do that is so you can avoid the conflict of different countries wanting to control the city of Jerusalem. But that didn't happen. So you have 1948 and 1967, which are battle sites or war years. So, first thing, 1948, put this down. The country of Jordan took control of eastern Jerusalem. The country of Jordan took control of eastern Jerusalem. The country of Jordan took control of eastern Jerusalem. So, once Jordan took control of eastern Jerusalem, it led to more conflict with people who lived in Israel, the Jewish people at the time, and you end up having 1967. So put this down for 1967. Israel went to war and won control of the city. Israel went to war and won control of the city. Israel went to war and won control of the city. So, what ended up happening with the city of Jerusalem is that the Israelis won control of it in this 1967 war. After doing that, you still have these religions that still want to claim part of the city. Like we had talked about in previous chapters, we said that the Muslims have a site. The Jews have a site with the Western Wall. The Muslims is the Dome of the Rock. And the Christians is just the city in general because, you know, it's a central city in the Bible. So how do you solve the issue of that? Well, first let's put down those 3 claims. How do you handle those 3 claims? I'm sorry, got a lot going on. Put down Israel allows each religion to control its own holy sites. Israel allows each religion to control its own holy sites. Israel allow each religion to control its own holy sites. So that way, around the area of the Dome of the Rock, that's where the Muslim control is. They have Muslim customs, Muslim rules. At the Western Walls, Jewish control, Jewish rules. There is a Christian quarter, but they don't have a specific site. But again, Christian rules in those areas. Who wants control? So when it comes to who wants to control the city of Jerusalem, Christians kind of don't stake a claim there, but the main 2 groups put this down for who wants control: the Israelis and the Palestinians. For who wants control: Israelis and Palestinians. Those are the 2 groups that want to control the city, and they continuously have problems between the Palestinians and the Israelis because it's difficult for them to share this city. And that leads us to our last question, last note for chapter 23. Put this down. Why is it hard to share? Because the issue is emotional and political. The issue is emotional and political. Last time Why is it hard to share? Because the issue is emotional and political. So it leads to a lot of problems with them sharing because they don't necessarily want to get along. Each one wants to have their own way, not just for, you know, political sake, but because like their faith is tied to that region. So you're definitely gonna always have problems as long as those two groups exist and have to share when they may not want to. So that's just a quick chapter 23 lesson. We would have ran through those notes and did some work in class, and like probably started reviewing for a test. But again, since it's everything online now, this is what you get. I'll post the whole chapter 24, like one long video. I'll post that whole thing later on today.